What's good, Raider Nation, man? Sunday, watching playoff football. They showed that on the commercial, dude. I got to share it. Al Davis versus the NFL. That's what I'm all about, baby. I'm all about the good old times, dude. The good old times, dude. I don't know if you guys remember, man. I grew up, I was born in the late 70s, grew up all through the 80s, the 90s. My Pop Warner days were in the 80s, man. And I remember that time, man. I remember that era. You either loved Al or you hated Al, man. A lot of my Pop Warner coaches despised Al Davis. I was always told, they're like, how could you be such an avid Al Davis guy? Because they would always be like, especially with the Raiders too. A lot of people couldn't support the Raiders because they feared Al Davis or they hated Al Davis for whatever reason. I personally think it's fear. They know this dude was real as hell, man. They know this dude was all about the game, and that puts fear in those that want to corrupt shit, dude. And that's what the NFL is. I'll be straightforward. The NFL is a corrupt league, dude, with bad calls. That's why you see shitty calls. That's why you see things being flipped throughout you see shit like the Tuck rule. You see games where they fix games, man. It's just a corrupt league. The way look at what they did to the Raiders this year. They took a fucking draft pick away, dude. Give me a break, man. I mean, how many teams violated protocols this year? I mean, it's ridiculous what happened, and still how they dick around this team. So I'm really looking forward to this piece and hoping that they get it accurate. Sorry, my arm's getting a little tired with this shit. But but just wanted to give you guys, man, like a heads up, dude. If you did not see this, man, this is what I'm looking forward to. Maybe we'll do a live stream after this show, the night it airs. I should schedule that because this is something that I would love to talk in depth about. Even get your experiences as a Raider fan growing up, if you were an Al Davis guy, because it seems like once Al passed, like, cause I remember reading articles, I remember reading stuff, and everybody hated Al. Everybody was even our own fans were hating on this man, wishing him death, and I'm like, you only get, it's funny, man, we only get one life, man. You only get one moment, to enjoy this stuff. And I just want to give myself praise that I enjoyed even the bad times with Al Davis. I enjoyed it, man. I loved Al. I respected Al. I love what he built, man. He built my favorite football team. I love this team, man. I love our fan base, all that. So, man, my gratitude, like I said, I just have nothing but gratitude for this man. And another player I'll bring up, or another sports figure, public figure, I should say, that I looked up to, and I've told you guys before, Kobe Bryant, man. That's another thing I'm thankful for. I'm thankful I never, by 2006, I was like, you know what? And I was a big Shaquille O'Neal guy, man. I'm a big Shaq guy. You know what I mean? I was a big James Worthy guy. Magic Johnson. James Worthy, to be honest, was one of my favorite players of all time. But, man, I appreciated Kobe. By 2006, I knew I was watching something special. I'm like, this player is special, dude. This guy is all about winning. It's killer instinct, man. That killer instinct that gets me pumped up, that makes me love this game. It's not just winning or losing or winning a championship, having bragging rights. It's what I'm witnessing, and it's the effort, it's the killer instinct, it's the mindset, all that stuff. And that's what Al Davis, gave us fans, man. And like I said, every dog has his day. Everybody has their struggles. But Al Davis fought till the end, man. So anyway, that's just a little rant. I apologize. But one other thing, I just want to give a shout out to Charles Woodson as well. In those days, because it relates to, because Charles Woodson, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame. Heisman Trophy, first defensive player ever to win the Heisman Trophy. His career in the NFL after that speaks for itself. But Charles Woodson, man, I got his glove down here. I'll even show you a little. Let me see if you can get on there on the camera. That's Charles Woodson's glove, dude, right here. Shout out to my wife who got me that dope-ass hat. I don't know where she found that. Whoever made that hat, that's a sick hat. I got to find that company again. They put out badass gear because they did another one. There's Charles Woodson's glove. You can't see it anymore, but there used to be blood right here. It's all dried out. That's from, I want to say 2001 or year 2000, but that's from a San Diego Chargers, Oakland Raiders matchup during the Gruden era, during a time when, sometimes they lined up Charles Woodson as wide receiver. I was at that game a couple times. I mean, it was the 99 game, I believe. Exciting moment. I think he caught a pass in that game as well. But, man, like these great ones, that's what I want to talk about. And that's why I got on the channel today, to talk about greatness. And to everybody, man, that I interact with, man, I just want to say what's up to you guys. And I feel a little bad I didn't follow up the last 2 weeks of football. I lost probably some subs over that, and I'm all good with it. But like I said, 8-8, it's something to build on. It's a step. Sorry, my dog is old, dude. It's a step in the right direction, and I just stepped on his paw. But and so like I said, I got my hands full in real life. That's why I'm getting out here, as much. But It's a step in the right direction, but it's not trending in the right direction. You know, and so I want to get the difference. The Raiders are not trending because trending's a little bit faster. You flip the script a little bit faster if you're trending. Like the Buffalo Bills, they're trending. The Patriots won that division forever. And the Buffalo Bills have shown they're telling the league who they are. You know, and the Patriots know who they are. That's what our team needs to be. A step in the right direction is fine. But next year, 2020, or this year, 2021, come start in September, this team needs to trend upwards. We need to get into that 10-6, 12-4 category. And so if I did lose subs, because I'm not like promoting like 12-4, 13-3 seasons, it's all good, man. It's all good. Do find another channel, please. Because here, what we're going to talk about is this team right now. I want to talk about, because I'm going to talk about what this team is. This team is the Detroit Lions now. And you know what? I'm here for ride or die, baby. I'm here as a Oakland Raider, Los Angeles, Vegas fan. I've been through all four eras, I should say. And I'm not going nowhere, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you some bullshit for some likes and subs. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you what me and my friends talk about, and we're freaking disappointed. And you know what? I'm not about a defensive tackle in this year's draft. I'm just going to say it straight up. My buddy and I talked about it last night. When do we ever get that pick right? We never get that pick right. So why talk about it? Here's what this team needs. A true middle linebacker on defense. We need a general. We need a green dot guy. And as much as I like Nick Kwiatkowski, I do still like Corey Littleton. I think there's something there. But those guys are not your leaders on defense. You need the young player in the draft, and you need to give him the keys to the defense. You need to do what Tampa Bay did. You know, they got Devin White, and then after time, he proved himself, and they gave him the keys to that defense, man. And that's what this defense needs to do. You know, and if there was any defensive tackle that I would have ever wanted drafted, it was Quinnen Williams. It was, and the other kid that I saw yesterday, he's just been dominating. And he's low-key. Nobody ever talks about Daron Payne, dude. You know, so, you know, you guys want to talk defensive tackle? We're one player away. We're not. We're not, man. We need to find something. Something needs to evolve, you know, like a make or break. Like somebody needs to snap. Somebody needs to punch a locker. You know, losing is unacceptable. And I don't know if John Gruden's too hard on these guys. Maybe me as a fan, or us fans, I'm just an old school fan. I ain't going to change. I'm going to change, man. But anyway, we'll be back. That's my rant. And whether anybody accepts it, denies it, hey, man, I'm not here. Like I said, I'm not a Raiderette, baby. And shout out to the Raiderettes and cheering on this team. I cheer on this team as well, but I'm not a cheerleader, man. I'm here to discuss what this team really needs to do, man. And like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm Raider Dave. This is Grimecast, and I'm out, baby.